and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For this video, we've come to Dwight, Illinois to check out the crazy 80s car museum. Now, this crazy 80s car museum will be unlike any other car museum you've probably ever seen before. The cars there are cars that real people owned and drove and had in the 80s. They've kept them around just because they love the cars. The cars might not have been the best cars. They might not have been, the fanciest cars, but they were cars that they liked. They're all in really good condition, and they're on display here. I mean, it's very unique. I mean, it's almost, it's not like all these pristine vehicles and everything. They look nice, the vehicles do, but they were all used by real people in their everyday lives. And there's a story behind each one of the cars there. So I heard about this museum. It just opened about 3 years ago. And so I've just come to check it out.
The museum is located in an old grocery store.
He's doing the same thing now. I forget if it was 25 or 1 and 26, but for the next one, we're finally. But yeah, for that just.
They were everywhere back in the day, and then they just gone.
So yeah, you just the little flip down, you crack up. They're called oil.
Yes.
And yeah, they run.
In addition to the cars from the 80s, they've got some other items here kind of on display as well, such as this Pro Football Prediction Kit. M-I-C-K-U-I-M-O-U-S-E. It's kind of a cool old toy. Snoopy and the Red Baron record here. Bozo the Clown. Who remembers Bozo? There is Atari. We had a knockoff brand of Atari when I was growing up. It was the Sears version, but it played all the Atari games. Got some of these kids quarter rides. You put quarter in and kind of ride around for a little bit there. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Dino, Jetsons. I remember when these things were all over the place. Now you don't see them anywhere hardly at all. Star Trek mug. There's a Fort Apache set. My dad had this set. Oh, he had it when I was younger and we played with it. Charlie Brown's All-Star Parker Brothers baseball game. Pinocchio board game. A lot of cool things here. Here's something really cool. This motorcycle here was made by Sears. It is a Sears motorcycle. They truly made everything back in the day. Anything you'd want. A house, a motorcycle. This is a rare 1980s Jet Electrica 007. There's probably only 50 of these vehicles left in existence. They were actually made kind of as a display vehicle to show how you can convert a gasoline engine into a battery-powered car, an electric car.
That was the crazy 80s car museum here in Dwight, Illinois. So if you're really cool thing, you're driving down Route 66 here in Illinois, check it out. It's just right off of Route 66. It's a very unique museum. I was told by the curator in there was a huge group of people. Actually, I showed up, I was the first person there. One of the first people, and then there was a huge group of people came in after I did the time it was open. But anyway, he was talking about that they are planning in 2026, so late in 2026, there's going to be another car museum here in Dwight opening up. The totally 70s, I think is what he said, the totally 70s car museum, which will just feature cars from the 1970s. Kind of the same thing, cars that are in good condition, that people own, they just liked, but not a fancy, a lot of car museums that go, and all the cars, they're in pristine condition, they've all been restored, things like that. Here are the cars, most of them, they do drive and they work, because they were cars that people depended upon. And now, even though at the time they weren't very popular necessarily, a lot of those 80s cars, they're becoming really valuable now by collectors and things, because they just were tossed aside to the dustbins of history for the most part. And the owner of the museum, he just wanted to save and preserve a small piece of Americana and a small piece of American car culture through this museum, and I guess the future museum that's supposed to be opening up in the late 2026, the 1970s totally car museum. So anyway, really different museum, really cool, unique car museum in Dwight, Illinois on Route 66. Come and check it out. This has been another adventure in TV land. If you've liked this video, hit that like button. If you dislike, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for further content and ring that bell for email notifications. And if there's someplace that you would like to see me visit, or you have a suggestion about some future video you would like to see me do, leave a comment on the comments section. And if you've enjoyed this adventure or any of the adventures in TV land, you could help support this channel by going to Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon, or even here on YouTube and just making a small donation. If you become a member, I'll send you a postcard every month, and and you'll get access to exclusive content. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.